We really are about to get Grand Theft Auto 6 before the next Nintendo Direct, aren't we? As many of you know, Nintendo has been dodging Nintendo Directs like they are the Zelda CDI games. I mean, I remember hearing rumors of a Nintendo Direct since like January, and it just never happened. So in today's video, I would like to look into the strange absence of a Nintendo Direct, and why this could be happening. Now, before we begin, no, Nintendo is not dying. No, they didn't forget about Mario, sorry Nintendo Land. And no, the Switch 2 is not doomed. The system is literally like 9 months old, so I'm not worried. This video only exists as I find it strange we haven't gotten a normal Direct this year. One of the biggest reasons that discourse has been taking place about the lack of Directs is the fact we know nothing about the rest of 2026 past like June, and that's strange. At the beginning of the Switch's life, we knew about so many games like Mario Odyssey, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and even at the beginning of 2018 we were told about Mario Tennis Aces and Smash Bros. In one Direct. At this point, we only know of Pokemon Pocopia, which will be released before I finish this video. Besides that, we do know about Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, which comes out in April. Super Mario Bros. Wonder 2 Switch Edition also exists, along with Yoshi and Fire Emblem. Oh, and Rhythm Heaven Groove. We learned about that ages ago though, and not a peep since. This feels unusual, but I mean, I remember similar discourse like this since 2020, so I mean, it's not that surprising. The only part you could say is it's weird that the system just launched and Nintendo could do better capitalizing on the hype by revealing games, but later in this video we will discuss why I believe we don't know much. Now, the reason why this isn't the end of the world for Nintendo is the fact we got every presentation ever that isn't a Nintendo Direct. Hell, we even got an EA Play and Xbox Game Showcase for Nintendo. Source, you may ask? Me. I am the head honcho of Nintendo. But for real, we got a Tomodachi Life Direct, then a partner showcase, followed by a Nintendo Treehouse? Yeah, this one was pretty fucking random. They announced we would have a Treehouse for Pokemon Pocopia and Mario Wonder Switch 2 Edition, out of nowhere. A Treehouse is usually something that happens after big events like E3 or Directs, but no, let's just get one in February. At the very end of the month, we also got a Pokemon Presents, and I didn't watch it. I don't support enslaving animals. They did announce Gen 10 with Pokemon Winds and Waves, but that doesn't even come out till 2027, and mainline Pokemon games like to come out in the fall or winter, so we might be cooked. Keyword might, because Nintendo came in to save the day with an Indie World presentation. This shit isn't funny anymore. They deadass are avoiding the main Nintendo Directs, man. We got 6 presentations in a row without one. At this point, all we need is a Nintendo Direct mini partner showcase, and we'll have the complete unholy 7 Nintendo presentation emeralds. I wonder what happens then. I mean, we don't have a shortage of games to play, but where are the heavy hitters? We knew about so many games by this point of the Switch 1's life, but like I've been hammering home, we don't know anything about Switch 2 pretty much. I know the games will come, but right now, it feels entirely corporate. My Switch 2 feels like a new iPhone, and that is disappointing. I just want the magic of a new console and infinite hype to come back, but right now it feels sealed away like that damn box in Five Nights at Freddy's. Perhaps Nintendo Directs are best left forgotten. For now. Part of people's issues with these events are the games we have gotten so far. Every game is good, but a lot of them do have glaring issues or complaints. The only exception is Donkey Kong Bonanza. That game is perfect. One issue is the over-reliance on Switch 2 editions. These are cool and I like them, but they feel like they're replacing new games. Something similar happened with Wii U ports on the Switch, but the difference is, no one played those games because it was the Wii U. Do I have to elaborate? No. These are Switch games that everyone played with small additions or a frame rate and graphics boost. Don't get me wrong, it's cool, but I wanted more. On to the new games, starting with Mario Kart World. This game is good, but many don't like the glaze of the intermission tracks, which Nintendo is dead set on shoving down our throats. Pause. Also, we haven't had DLC yet or even a significant update, which is annoying since the game was $80, so we expected more support down the road, like Mario Kart 8 had. It's not the end of the world, but adding these issues up make it seem like it's worse than it is. We got Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 ports, but those released on the Switch 1 as well, so is it really exclusive? The same issue rears its ugly head for Tomodachi Life and Rhythm Heaven. They will release on both consoles. Again, not a big deal, but what is selling this console? Donkey Kong is the best game we have, but he doesn't have the same power as Mario, Zelda, Animal Crossing, Smash Bros, or hell, even Kirby. Mario Kart is cool, but that doesn't sell systems. It's a game everyone picks up, but it's not the sole reason to buy a Nintendo console. Pokemon Pocopia is promising, but it isn't a mainline Pokemon game. So I mean, it has a chance to sell systems, but I guess we'll see. I am talking a lot about games that could sell systems, but the Switch 2 is selling well, so maybe Nintendo is taking it slow. That probably is true, but I want hype. You may have noticed a lack of Metroid Prime 4 in the game section of this video, and that is for one reason. I think this game is the reason for the lack of a Direct. But I mean, hear me out, and get a tinfoil hat while you're at it. Metroid Prime 4 was announced all the way back in E3 2017. RIP E3, by the way, that was a sad downfall. Well, why is this important? The game took 8 years to actually release. They restarted development in 2019 with a new developer, and now, 6 years later, we got the game. And it's alright. This game is good, at least that's the general conversation around it. However, this game does seem to be pretty disappointing, with a large open desert that's empty, and a story that doesn't fulfill hype at all. They set up Psylocke earlier in the series, but he has a lame reason to be a bad guy. He just has a grudge against Samus. Quick, do your best Infinite impression. But why am I telling you this? I think Nintendo's waiting to reveal games until they 100% know the release date now. Metroid Prime 4 took so long to come out that the hype built way too high, and it was never going to meet expectations. I don't blame Metroid fans either. If I was waiting 8 years for a game, I would have high hopes as well. This means Metroid probably fell short of Nintendo's expectations, so now they're holding their cards closer to their chest. A similar thing happened with Tears of the Kingdom, which was revealed in 2019 and came out in 2023 after multiple delays. The reception was a lot better than Metroid, but it did have some who felt let down. I think these two games are why we don't have this large Nintendo Direct we've been clamoring for. This reason makes the most sense to me at least, and it can still leave room for hype because it means we aren't doomed, which some people are making it out to be. Now, what do you guys think about my theory? I am just a guy, so I have no idea what Nintendo is doing, but I feel like this reasoning makes good sense. I also would like to reiterate what I said in the beginning of this video. Nintendo is not doomed. We have plenty of awesome games, and I know even more are on the horizon. It is strange we got all these presentations, but it doesn't matter. I'm fine with diving into my backlog right now. I also wanted to make this video to shed light on the discourse of this console. I don't like all these people doom posting about Nintendo, so I wanted to look at why this discourse is even happening. The point of us content creators is bring you the viewer hype. We want to make your day, not make you get pissed at Nintendo. It's alright to criticize them, because I mean, it's literally a company that could care less about me or you. But some of these people are making the lack of a big direct seem like a massive issue. Nintendo will be fine, and you can always find more content to make. It does suck, but you gotta be patient. Anyways, am I completely wrong about why we don't have a direct, or am I adding to the hate mob directed at the Switch 2? Let me know what you thought about this video down below, and make sure to like the video and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to conquering my backlog, and I'll see you all in the next upload. Goodbye. Help! I'm having a heart attack, and the only cure is Nintendo Direct.